All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone for teaching us His truth to rule well. This is the brother Azar, and I saw this video today. It was titled, and what's this guy's name? Nick Cannon. It was titled Nick Cannon got fired from whatever place he was working at. You know, he had his own broadcast or podcast or whatever you want to call it. But he got fired for saying something anti-Semitic, all right? Which he wasn't being anti-Semitic, all right? But he was being stupid because he was talking with no knowledge, man, all right? Because what he said, you know, really would be offensive to even actual men of the Lord. You know, this man was speaking with no knowledge, thinking that he figured out, you know, life, thinking that he figured something special out, you know. So let me play it real quick.
And why they're fierce, because the lack that they have of it. So then when you see what, you know, Dr. Francis C. Welsling talked about, is that fear and that
just genetic annihilation,
that deficiency of when you have a person that has the lack of pigment, the lack of melanin, that they know that they will be annihilated. So therefore, however they got the power, they have the lack of compassion. That melanin comes with compassion. Melanin comes with soul, that we call it soul. We soul brothers and sisters. That's the melanin that connects us. So the people that don't have it are a little, and I'm gonna say this carefully, are
all right. He said something completely stupid, man. You know, he said melanin. He said melanin. All right. He said melanin brings compassion. Melanin brings you soul. All right. But he's completely off. All right. He's saying something that completely stupid. All right. He doesn't know what he's saying, man. You know, because melanin doesn't bring compassion, Nick Cannon. All right. Into the black only Hebrew Israelites. Melanin doesn't bring compassion. Melanin doesn't bring forth, you know, some type of, you know, a super soul. Melanin has nothing to do with that, you know, because the Egyptians had melanin. All right. The Egyptians, the so-called Africans, the Hamites, they have melanin. All right. You have the Middle Eastern. All right. You have Elam. They have melanin. You know, that does not make them compassionate. That does not make them have a righteous spirit. Melanin has nothing to do with it. All right. And to prove it, this is Exodus 11:7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how that Yahweh doth put a difference between Egyptians and Israel. Now, why did he say that? Because the Egyptians had woolly hair. All right. They had dark skin. And the Israelites are what? Dark skinned with woolly hair. All right. The ancient Israelites that came out of Egypt, we were all dark skinned with woolly hair, man. You know, the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, which wasn't even a kingdom at the time. It was just a people, you know. So we were dark skinned with woolly hair, and the Egyptians were dark skins with woolly hair. And guess what? That didn't make the Egyptians compassionate. All right. The Egyptians put it into bonds, into slavery. You know, and then you go out and think that you're deep and think that you're smart and start saying some stupid shit like that, man. You know, melanin brings compassion. And you going the fuck off, man. You know, and that pisses me off because you have a lot of righteous brothers like Elder Apostle Gabar. Not Gabar. Elder Apostle Ariamlab. All right. That's deep in the spirit, man. You know. He's always making videos, live shows, going into scriptures, breaking them down, really feeding Israel, you know. He's actually standing up more for the community, all right, of Israel, all right, and the black community and whatever kind of community, all right, but mainly directed at the elect, you know, more than this, you know, dumbass Nick Cannon, melanin brings soul. The fuck is that, man? You know, what brings the soul? Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. That's what brings, you know, your faith. That's what brings the soul of an Israelite, man. You know, it's not because he has melanin and now he has soul. That's not what it is, man. And you have a lot of people out there bringing this confusion to the world. All right. And that's what's going to eventually lead, you know, to people hating anything to do with an Israelite, anything to do with Black Lives Matter, anything to do with, you know, Latino Lives Matter, or whatever the hell, man. You know, people are going the hell off, man, thinking that they're deep, going into something they don't understand, you know. And that's something that's evident. That's something that's evident, especially with people like Nick Cannon, all right, that are followed after and listened to. Especially people like that bringing stupid things, you know, into this world, saying melanin brings, you know, soul. Melanin brings compassion. That's not what brings compassion, man. You know, your flesh has nothing to do with your spirit. Something completely different, man. And scriptures talk about how they're opposing forces. You know, the spirit fights against the flesh and the flesh fights against the spirit. That's just how it is, man. Your melanin has nothing to do with you being an Israelite. All right, because you have light-skinned brothers out there that are pushing this truth out in sincerity, going hard in the scriptures, man. And they look like so-called white people. You know? That doesn't mean they don't have compassion. If they didn't have compassion, they wouldn't be out there bringing out the scriptures. They wouldn't be out there bringing out this truth. You know? But was he anti-Semitic? No. That wasn't anti-Semitic to say. Was it stupid? Yes, it was stupid. It was hella stupid. You know? But it's not anti-Semitic. Because what is anti-Semitic? All right? That's not even a word. Semitic isn't a word, man. It really goes back to Shem, the children of Shem. All right? Shemites. Out of Shem came Eber. Out of Eber came Lot, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Esau, Ishmael, Ammon, Moab. Those are all Shemites, you know, Hebrews. And that's why the Apostle Paul said that he was a Hebrew of the Hebrews. What does that mean? That means he was an Israelite. Because the Israelites are the Hebrews of the Hebrews. Because you have Hebrew Edomites, Hebrew Ishmaelites, Hebrew Ammonites, Hebrew Moabites. And then you have Hebrew Israelites, which are the top of the top, you know? So the Most High doesn't care about everybody. He doesn't love everybody. Otherwise, why would he put a difference between the Egyptian and Israel, which is what? The spirit. You know? You see Israelites now and dogs attack Israelites, man. You know? So this hasn't happened yet. You know, where Israel is in absolute control over everything. And I'm talking about Israel, the people, and not Israel, the place. You know, because we were a people before we were a place, man. You know, even though we're like unto the speckled bird, even though we look like a cake not turned, you know, some of us look darker than others. Some of us look lighter than others. Does that mean we're less compassionate? No, man. You know, quit bringing confusion into Israel, man. You know, quit bringing your stupid ideologies into this world, even though at the end of the day, you know, we know that that's supposed to be here because that's what's going to separate the goats from the sheep. All right. The goats being the people that follow after different doctrines and different ideologies, and the sheep being the children of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that follow after his laws, statutes, and commandments, and after his truth. you know. But somebody like Nick Cannon, man, bringing out some stupid shit, you know, melanin brings compassion. That's going the hell off, man. You know? So this was supposed to be just a quick hit. So let me finish it with Matthew 22 and verse 29. Yahushai answered and said unto him, ye do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of the Most High. All right? Because the Most High brings you compassion. The Most High brings you, what's it called? The spirit. You know? It ain't your skin. It ain't your flesh. You're not going to save yourself out of your melanin. Come on, man. You know? Ye do err not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of the Most High. All right? Because like scripture says, he even maketh your enemies. Let me look that up. Proverbs 16:7. When a man's ways please Yahweh, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. All right. When you're at peace with someone, you have compassion for them. So what does that mean? That the Edomites, all right, the Most High would never put compassion in the Edomite so that he wouldn't kill off a Jake? You know? What happened with Agrippa? You know? Agrippa was an Edomite, man. Yet did he kill Paul? No. You know? He had compassion upon Paul, man. He said, I don't see anything wrong with this man. This man is a good man. And what did he do? He released him. You know? And then he said, almost persuadest thou to make me a Christian. But it was impossible for him to be a Christian. Why? Because he's an Edomite. And this is only for Israelites, man. And not even just Israelites. This is only for the elect. You know? Because you have an election inside of an election. And that election being the elect of Israel. Not all Israel's going to get this knowledge, man. You know? But just because your melanin is dark doesn't mean you have more compassion than another brother that's been doing this for 20 years, man. You know? Than an elder that's been doing this for over 30 years. Your melanin does not bring you compassion, and it does not bring you soul, man. What makes you a brother, like Nick Cannon has said, you know, I don't even know if I played that part, but he said, you know, that's what makes you a brother. No, what makes you a brother is the spirit of an Israelite. Whether you're pale skin, whether you're brown skin, all right, whether you're light skin or whether you're dark skin, a red bone, a yellow bone, whatever the hell you want to call it, as long as you have the spirit of an Israelite, that's what makes you a brother. And even more importantly, all right, whoever's in this truth, pushing out this word out in sincerity and in truth, that's what really makes you a brother. With a hard ER. A brother, man. You know? So you have no knowledge going out in Israel, man. You have a lot of these famous people that call themselves to be enlightened and to be, you know, on some type of level when they have no understanding at all. You know? That's why Yahushua said, ye do err not knowing the scriptures, man. And that can apply to, you know, whether you're using the scriptures wrong, or that can apply to you bringing some type of stupid ideology into this world. Or that can apply to like it did with Yahushua when these people said, you know, who does this woman belong to if she slept with 7 men and they were all relatives, you know, and one died, so she had to go to the next one and to the next one, to the next one. In the kingdom of heaven, who does she belong to? And that's when Yahushua said, you do err not knowing the scriptures. You know? Why? Because reincarnation is a thing, man. You know, but that's besides the point. You know? You gotta stop listening to these, you know, self-made prophets, these self-made teachers, thinking that they're enlightened or on some type of godly level, all right, when they have no understanding, man. And I'm not saying I'm on some type of level, you know? I just barely came into this truth, man. Not too long ago. You know? But I'm saying you got to listen to what's right, man. And you got to prove what's right. You know, you have a lot of people that would try to disprove the scriptures, and a lot of historians and a lot of biblical scholars that would try to disprove certain things and certain beliefs. And you even had a lot of people from IUIC and different places that try to disprove Elder Apostle Tahar with the truth that he was bringing out. And when they went back, they realized that, yeah, Cornelius is an Israelite. You know? You got to start realizing what's truth, man. You know? And start putting away those childish things, man, because it's time to wake up. All right? So let me actually end it with that. Romans 13:11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light, which is what? This word. This word is the armor of light, man. All right? A good conscience towards Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's the way of righteousness, man. You know? Verse 13, let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting drunkenness, and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. All right? But put ye on the Lord Yahushai HaMashiach, and make no provisions for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. Saying something stupid like melanin brings you, a soul, a spirit. Melanin makes you compassionate. Get the hell out of here, man. Was he anti-Semitic? No, but was he stupid? Hell yes. All right? So you got to wake the hell up, man. So I hope that was edifying. With that, I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Ka Halalim La Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. And that's blessings to the Most High and to His Son Yahweh Shai. And as always, giving all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and double honors to our apostles and our elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, and stay strong out there, Akim. Shalom.